Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode of F1 2013 Career Mode Series. Ooh, jeez. This is the very first time I'm playing this game. The first ever lap I play on this game will be shown shortly. We also have an R&D on the first race, which I figured was quite odd. But anyway, out on track, here is my first lap. I realized the camera angle was not what I was used to, so I had to change that as well. Oh, going a little bit wide on the very first corner, which is quite odd. You can feel that the front end is very sticky compared to, and going wide again, compared to 2012. Hard to keep the back end under control. Having control over the rear tires is just an absolute challenge, and I love it. It just brings in a little bit more driver skill to this game, I think. So, nice and wide on the first corner. You can still feel that the back end is very unstable, even at high speed. Braking very early, I figured, so you can easily... Ooh, there you go. This is the absolute worst part in this track. Just to try and keep that rear end under control is just a nightmare, really. But it is a lot of fun. It's like you can't just slam the throttle down. Obviously, this is with no assists. If you have assists enabled, you'll obviously be able to slam the throttle down, and the game will do it for you. You can still see that the rear end is sliding quite a lot, so you gotta be very, very careful on the throttle. And one more thing, I have got no idea how to set up this car, so this was just something I threw in. Just tried to use my 2012 setup. I think I added a little bit more aero, since it's supposed to be a little bit better on this game. I mean, this is my first run, so I couldn't really tell. I could just tell that you could go quite a lot quicker through the corners. And because the front end was so sticky, and for some reason, oh, there you go again. For some reason, I expect understeer on every single corner, but somehow it just sticks there. I guess that's just 2012. That's still in my mind. So still, this is Q1 coming up to the line. This was my fastest lap, the first one as well. Didn't manage to go any quicker, 1:27.7. So I just missed out on Q2, which sucks. And Paul Di Resta managed in 6th place, that's pretty good. Sebastian Vettel managing to take the lead out of Q1. So, race day, this is my setup that I used. I used 2.2 on the wings. I've got no idea what to use. I just threw in something and just hoping for the best, really. And for my tire strategy, I wanted to go cautious, pitting in lap 5 for the prime tires, but let's head out on track. And you know what? What I love about this game is this sound. Oh, it's just so delicious, that sound. But anyway, on the grid, waiting for the red lights to go on. And at this point I figured, oh, I got no idea how much throttle to apply, because if the back end steps out of me on the start here, I'm screwed. But looking at this looks pretty good. Looks straight, but I'm a little bit slow off the line compared to the AI, and look how much curse I've used already. That's quite a lot. And diving in, tapping Paul Di Resta and Daniel Ricciardo. Someone tapped me in from behind, and I lost the back end a little bit, but I think we're good now. P16, I think that's where I started. No, I started P17, tapping Paul Di Resta, and the front wing is broken somewhere. I don't know who's... Oh, that's Ricciardo's front wing. So gotta get around him as quickly as possible. Want to stay with these cars to manage to... Oh, tapping Bottas. That's not good. Going around the outside, you can still see I'm struggling to keep the back end under control. And that's Massa ahead. I don't want him to get... As we're skipping to lap 2 now, start lap 2, and oh! Who was that? Lost my front wing, and safety car deployed on the very first race. They said safety car would come out easily this year, and I was so happy about that. but losing your front wing is obviously not good. On lap 2, coming home for the pit stop, the very first pit stop on the game. Let's see how we do. Ooh, nice cutscene here. I really like this, having to change the front wing obviously. 5.6 seconds. That's sort of average for a front wing change. But anyway, we're coming home. Oh, we're coming out in P20 out of 20. So we've got 2 retirements. Probably the car I hit in the back. Now safety car is in this lap. I think it was Grosjean that I tapped. But anyway, safety car is in this lap. P20 out of 20. Jean-Eric Vergne is still there, but I'm pretty sure he's out. Just trying to keep the temperature in my brakes and tires. Esteban Gutierrez, definitely someone I want to get past as quickly as possible. And I expect these tires to last the remaining 11 laps of this Grand Prix. You can still see there, a little bit too eager on the throttle, having to correct it. And obviously no DRS on the first lap after the safety car. We're on lap 5 now. Going down the inside of Gutierrez. Oh, a little bit of tapping on the wheel. Gotta give him space. Not being able to go past him this time. And we're going to try and do the inside now. Braking a little bit later than the 100-meter board. He is trying to stick it around the outside. Back in, steps out, but managing to make it stick. So pretty good. And if I can stay on these tires until the end, I think we're going to barely get some points. If we're really, really lucky, we might get some points in this race. But we have some cars into the pits. I'm now in P11. I think that's Alonso just ahead. I don't think that's Massa, because he came out of the pits. Yes, it is Alonso. And I'm almost up to P10 now, so a low point scoring position. If I can get that and stay on these tires until the end, I think I'm gonna be good. Now on lap 7, start of lap 7, end of lap 6, more cars have come into the pits. And we're up to P7 at the moment, so that's definitely looking good for me now. And we got a train of cars ahead. Maldonado. Ooh, Mark Webber is hot on my tail. That Red Bull just looks so nice on this game. And once again, losing the back end. That's something you've got to see a lot in this career mode series, I guess. But I think yeah, there we go. Lap 8. Maldonado had a poor exit. I think he also has DRS on Perez ahead. But I'm gonna brave it around the outside. Managing to make it stick. Just gotta keep the rear end under control. I think that's the first time I've ever done that through that corner. But anyway, lap 9, and I'm thinking there is no way these tires are gonna last until the end. So I had to go into the pits. Gonna put on some option tires this time, and hopefully they will bring me to the end. Lewis Hamilton doing the fastest lap, but now I'm thinking, oh geez, my points just went. But I see some other teams out with their pit crew, and hopefully somebody ahead needs some change to their tires or front wing. Coming out in P12, we're gonna miss out on P12. Yeah, P13, just behind. Who's that? I can't see. I think that is Jean-Eric Vergne, and we've caught Jean-Eric Vergne now. Lap 11. Out of 15. I have the faster option tires. I got the advantage of DRS, which Van der Garde does not easily making that move stick, and these tires are very good. These option tires now. We got, I think that's 2 Toro Rossos with Ricardo and no, that's not. I think it's maybe a Marussia. Yes, that's Marussia, but we're going around the outside of Danny Ricciardo. Gonna just throwing him into the wall. It was Bianchi, that was it. I'm gonna dive up the inside on lap 12. Gotta make it stick. Gotta push him a little bit wide. These AIs don't give up as easily as they did in 2012. But Lewis Hamilton taking home the win, and I'm in P9, so I'm very, very happy about that. You can see my tires are already starting to fade away, and only, I think it was 4 or 5 laps on those tires. So they definitely go away very quickly on this game, which is a good thing, I guess. Adds a little bit more strategy to it, but it's something I bet I'm going to struggle with. Paul Di Resta managing P7, which is, I'd say, very good. I get P9, 2 points for me. Jean-Eric Vernon, Roman Grosjean did not finish. Lewis Hamilton taking out the win, and the 2 McLarens following up. And that was sort of unexpected. But the Drivers' Championship, obviously the results of this race, so there's nothing to comment on here. Jules Bianchi getting 1 point, that's pretty impressive. So Force India in 5th place, Mercedes taking home the lead, going away with the lead. McLaren in 2nd place. So oh well, that was the first episode of the Career Mode series. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I see you guys in Malaysia next week. Goodbye.